this whole thing started with 4th and 20. In the Roger Goodell profile from Time Magazine in 2012, the enforcer cover, if you remember that, he kind of blurts out during the interview process that Greg Schiano, then the Buccaneers coach, first-year Bucs coach, had been with Rutgers. Eric LeGrand suffered this serious catastrophic neck injury. And Goodell floated the idea of the 4th and long play as the full and complete substitute for the kickoff, not just for onside. And I did not believe that was deliberate or spontaneous or accidental. He was putting it out there so people could hear it, react to it, and think about it. And I've always been fascinated by that. And that retains the element of surprise. I still wish they would do that, where you just get the ball, it's 4th and 15 or 4th and 20, you punt it like you would if you're kicking it off. You can go for it like you would if you were facing 4th and 15 in a key moment in a game. You can do a fake punt, which is the equivalent of the surprise onside kick. You can do the Ben Roethlisberger, Randall Cunningham pooch punt, where you look like you're going for it and you just kick it over their heads. So I always thought that would be great, but it still has the potential for the higher speed, not the full-blown kicking team high-speed collision, but it's got that punt collision in it, and I think that's why they shied away from it. But that 4th and 20, it's like the Eagles propose it every single year.
Well, yeah, you mean because they got two guys that are freaks on the outside that they can just throw jump balls to all the time, that catch the ball like 80% of the time? I'd be in favor of the rule too. You know, that's to me the problem with it. It's just you're going to have that. What about the team that's not built through the quarterback and has two awesome receivers? That's where, the team that's built through defense, right? That's where it's not going to be fair. The 2000 Ravens, those type of teams, where you're going to go, well, okay, but now we're making a specific part of the game really benefit one team and what they have.
Oh, you mean like roster. The kick return?
Well,
you mean like the kick return?
Well, again, that's what it's not to the same capacity. There's only a few like special quarterbacks and things like that can go around. Kick returners. Yeah, I don't think it's quite as drastic that way, and I don't think there's. I think that's a little bit more of an even conversation process, whatever, as compared to wait, I have Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. Oh, you have Gardner Minshew and who at receiver? Yeah. Well, yeah, we like our chances on 4th and 20, right? Yeah.
Here's the message, and this I think is one of the reasons why we talked about this yesterday. They wanted to get it done now. The draft boards are going to be reconfigured because if you're a great kick returner, you are more valuable now. And if you're one of these mid-sized body linebackers or smallish offensive linemen who can move, you become more attractive to play on the kick coverage team. That's going to get all reevaluated over the next 4 weeks in advance of the draft. And also, Kirby Smart, the Georgia coach, said yesterday that this new kickoff thing may go to college football. If I'm the NFL, I want it to, because I want to be able to scout the people who can do this play. I don't want them just coming to the NFL and for the first time, this is the kick return they have to do, and I have to project who can do this return based upon who did the other return, do our return, and then we can figure out who the best of the best coverage and return players are, and we'll draft them accordingly.
Yeah, no, I think that it all makes sense, and yeah, you'd like the game to, be the same for everybody at all levels for a lot of different reasons. So I wouldn't be surprised. And yeah, I mean, again, it's about safety. That's the biggest thing. And I would think college football looks at that pretty seriously.
Yeah. Good luck having a high school kicker who can consistently place the ball in the landing zone. That's where it's going to become a little difficult,
they might have to tinker
with
it there. Right.
They might have to not have a 20. They may need a 30 or a 40-yard landing zone in high school football if that happens. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.